A small turtle swims right up to the lion's face as the mammal laps of water. At first, the lion ignores the lurking reptile, but soon the turtle makes themselves impossible to overlook. In the video, the turtle eventually emerges from the water and confidently waddles up to the lion. Once close enough, the smaller animal starts poking at the lion's mouth with its face. Undaunted by the blood around the lion's lips, the turtle keeps marching at the predator. For its courageous, persistent, and potentially dangerous efforts, the turtle earns a lion-free watering hole. The big cat eventually concedes to the tiny turtle and leaves the reptile swimming area. Have you ever seen a giraffe chase a car, catch up and charge towards it? This shocking video goes viral.
Watch it.
When we imagine giraffe, we always think about a majestic friendly animal calmly standing or walking at a slow pace, right? But this is not always the case. A video of a giraffe chasing a safari jeep has gone viral. Did you know that to protect the giraffe's brain from sudden changes in blood pressure when it lowers its head to drink, it has valves to stop backflow of blood and elastic walled vessels that dilate and constrict to manage flow, thanks to evolution by natural selection. NASA has done research on blood vessels in giraffes' legs to get inspiration for human spacesuits. Imagine being woken up from your sleep with a bear nudging you. And before you freak out, that actually happened. Here are some tips to survive a bear attack. Tip number 1. Don't run. When you run, the bear thinks you are a prey and will continue chasing you. Don't think you can outrun a bear. They can reach speeds up to 30 miles per hour. So stand your ground. Tip number 2. Drop to the ground in fetal position and cover the back of your neck with your hands. If you don't have a bear spray or the bear continues to charge even after the spray, this is the next best defense. Hit the ground immediately and curl into fetal position. Lions are larger and stronger than hyenas, but what advantage do hyenas have over lions? Hyenas outnumber lions and use their larger population to compete with lions for food. Hyenas and lions cover the same ground, hunt the same prey, and scavenge the same remains of animals. Consequently, they steal food from each other, chase each other, and even kill each other's young. Did you know that hyenas don't just laugh for fun? Scientists say that the pitch and note frequency or tone of hyenas laugh can give an indication of its age and social status. Even though the lion is sometimes referred to as the king of the jungle, it actually only lives in grasslands and plains. The expression may have come from an incorrect association between Africa and jungles, or may refer to a less literal meaning of the word jungle.
It'll be in the 60s. You'll be out in the sun tanning.
In freezing temperatures in southeastern Oklahoma, a group of alligators have to find some way to survive.
Hacking away the ice.
And this kind man is lifting their snouts above the frozen surface of the cold water.
Howard admits when he first came to check on the gators after it snowed, he didn't realize it was their snouts sticking out of the water.
It's a technique called icing or snorkeling, and it helps the alligators breathe properly.
And with the ice melting away today,
This week looks much better, buddy.
Alligators often do not encounter freezing temperatures, so the cold-blooded creatures will go into a hibernation-like behavior called brumation. The alligators stay awake while they brumate and will occasionally need to drink water. Brumation allows the alligators to slow their heart rate and metabolism, entering a state of inactivity. In a very real sense, these alligators are allowing themselves to be frozen, trusting that they will be back to normal soon. Their heart rate, breathing, digestion, and metabolism all drastically slow while the alligators wait for warmer temperatures. Check out these baby turtles. They are being released back into the ocean. The olive ridley turtles are part of conservationist attempts to boost the population and to promote environmental protection. More than 10,000 baby turtles were released into sea. They are so eager to travel back to the sea. Check out this insane friendship between a gorilla and a tortoise. The gorilla is so friendly that he is willing to share his apple with the tortoise. This should really be a role model for all humans. Even animals share their food and are kind to each other. You would be hard pressed to find any fish daring enough to voluntarily enter a top predator's mouth, but that's precisely what a humble fish called cleaner wrasse does. These fearless fish swim directly into sharks' intimidating teeth-filled mouths without so much as a second thought, and the sharks love it. Many would assume that the shark would take advantage of the moment to score a free meal by chomping down on the cleaner wrasse, but just the opposite happens. It's the cleaner wrasse that scores the free meal. These little fish eat the parasites that reside on sharks' bodies, and it benefits the shark as a result. Did you know that white sharks rarely attack people, and when they do, it's probably because they mistake the person for their usual seal prey? More than 70% of non-victims of white shark attacks survive because the shark likely realizes it has made a mistake and doesn't finish off its prey. This is mind-blowing. Check out this monstrous cloud. It's so huge and it's shaped in par with the wind's motion. Such clouds are usually only seen at edges of a cyclone. This is a behemoth humpback whale. Check out its size and body curves. Humpback whales are enormous creatures. They are about the size of a school bus. They are known for their haunting and melodic songs and for breaching the water with amazing acrobatic abilities.
ma petite vache à mal aux pattes.
This man casually plays with this red deer by feeding it a carrot.
On-la par la queue, elle deviendra mieux dans un jour ou deux.
Did you know that the red deer is the fourth largest deer species behind moose, elk and samdar deer? It is a ruminant, eating its food in two stages and having an even number of toes on each hoof like camels, goats and cattle. European red deer have a relatively long tail compared to their Asian and North American relatives.
Jour ou deux.
Did you know that sea has its own mouse? They are called sea mouse and are mostly found in Mediterranean Sea and Eastern and Western Atlantic Ocean. The spines are poisonous and arranged laterally. When threatened, they can be raised and fixed in position. The sea mouse is a marine worm. Its body is covered in bristles, giving it a furry appearance. The sea mouse is an active predator, hunting small crabs and other worms on the seabed.